Matt, your Jets here. So Aaron Rodgers was seen.
Jets.
Beautiful deep pass here to Garrett Wilson. I wanted to ask you just your thoughts so far, and I'm sure initial talks out of Jets campers good with that. I just wanted to hear your initial thoughts with the Jets.
I'm pumped. Like I have to be. I can't. Last year was when he got hurt and his Achilles popped last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the most deflating moments in my football life.
Mm-hmm. I
felt like I got hurt, dog. I was so excited about Aaron Rodgers being on my fucking squad, right? Like, I love me some Jets, bro. It's like I'm cursed because I got to play for the Jets. But, like, I love them, but they're a cursed franchise. Namath fucking sold his soul to the damn devil to get that Super Bowl. So, I think that, look, if he can stay healthy, they are going to be so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
How can they not be?
Yeah.
Their offensive, they went and got Tyron Smith. I know he's been hurt, but he's a hell of a fucking player, and he's motivated on a one-year deal. I like the rest of their offensive line. I hope they bring back Connor McGovern. He's been there, the mainstay for him at center. He's part of the Dunge family, great player. I think he can really step in and solidify that center position for them, even though they're moving some guys around. He's healthy. He's hungry. I think that they bring him back on a one-year deal because he does have good rapport with Rodgers. I think Devontae Adams is out there, and I think it's going to happen. I think that they will trade for Devontae Adams. Really? And don't be surprised either. Bakhtiari has not signed yet, correct?
I don't believe
so. Look that up for me, please.
Off the top of my head,
I'm pretty sure my man Bakhtiari, who's a great buff, hasn't signed. And when he gets 100% healthy, I don't see him not being the right tackle for the Jets also. So you could have Tyron Smith and Bakhtiari being your tackles again. And, this is a 1 year fucking put every single thing into this that you can. Mm-hmm. They need to just go pay Hassan Reddick and bite the bullet and shut up. Yeah. I don't care if you just say, okay, we're giving you a 2-year extension and we're going to give you like $60 million guaranteed for 2 years. Mm-hmm. That's $30 million a year. Please give us your best. Fuck, we're rolling. We're rolling. So, this team is primed for a huge season. They're nasty on defense. I like Robert Saleh as a coach, but I'm telling you, if it goes south or they underachieve or something bad happens, I was there when we traded for Favre, okay? Mm-hmm. Like one day, and this is a crazy season. So this was 2000 and I want to say this is 2008, if I believe correctly. All right, so we're in camp. Everyone's doing their thing. All of a sudden, they trade Chad Pennington to Miami. All right, and the Jets trade for Brett Favre. All right, now at the time, everybody's pretty shocked, right? And he came in and fucking lit it up. He did a really good job at the beginning of the season. He's hit the skids at the end. Boy, Brett Favre really turned out to be quite a douchebag, too, with the news coming out about him today and stealing more money from the welfare office in Mississippi. Dude. Oh, boy. But when he came in, the expectations went through the roof. And if you remember correctly that year, we were pretty good for a while. Mm-hmm. I actually ended up playing with the Jets to open the season in Miami and beating the Dolphins with Brett Favre. But then I got cut. And I went to Miami that year. That's when we started running the Wildcat. Mm-hmm. So, I was on the first team that put the Wildcat in. Yeah. So I was playing on that team with Ricky Williams and Ronnie Brown and Patrick Cobb and Pennington and all those guys. So the Wildcat was fucking fun. That was a great offense to play in. Mm-hmm. It was a gimmick and people figured it out quick, but it sure was fun while they were trying to figure it out. So I ended up playing for the Jets, obviously, getting cut and after beating Miami. And then at the end of the season, we go to East Rutherford with the Dolphins, and I end up beating the Jets with the Dolphins at the end of the year. So I was 2-0 that year. Everybody else was 1-1. My man, Chad Pennington, and I both, ended up – we started with the Jets, ended with the Dolphins. So pretty fucking crazy how all of it works. But, I'm a huge Jet fan and an alum, and I love them, and I think that they're going to be – a real fucking problem, especially if they figure out a way to get home field.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and really think home field matters to Mahomes, but it matters to everybody fucking else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the Jets' biggest question is their offensive line, like you mentioned. If they bring in Bakhtiari along with Tyron, having Tyron Smith there is great. I think they brought in Morgan Moses at the right tackle as well, who's struggling.
I like Morgan Moses too.
He's a dude, man. He's a dude. And so, if they bring in Bakhtiari, holy shit, I think the offensive line will be legit. But without Bakhtiari, either way, I think they're definitely pretty damn good.